I don't know what episode this is, but we are still going with the series for things I will not do when I become a parent. So I haven't done one in so long. It's hot, hold on. But here we are with another one. So on today's things I will not do as a parent, I will not encourage my child to keep stuff in and not talk to anyone. Like, you know how you have some parents that be like, you have your own problems to worry about. Don't be taking on nobody else's stuff, or they got their own problems to worry about. Don't be, putting stuff on nobody else and blah, 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 blah. That's not wise information. that is not wisdom, okay? That is toxicity and damage, okay? When you do that, then your child will start to think that they just have to keep everything inside. And if they do try to open up, then they'll have thoughts of, am I bothering this person? Am I a burden? Like, do they really care? Do they want to help? And I know a lot of parents feel like another person won't be able to help as much as they will. But that's wrong. If that was right, we would not have community. You are a parent, yes, and you are your child's, first guidance and everything else. But that doesn't mean that they will not be able to receive and gather wisdom and knowledge and love and support and encouragement from other people. And a lot of parents will go on with that "can't nobody help you like I can" phrase, when that is far from the truth. So you really do not want to teach your child to isolate and to hold things in, because that will only damage them in the end. When we do not talk, when we do not release, when we do not process, it comes out in a different way, and it's always not a good way. So we need to teach our children how to release things, how to process things, and not hold it in, because holding it in is not good. Trying to handle it all on your own is not good. Teaching your child how to handle their problems on their own is not a good thing. I know a lot of parents feel like it is, but it's not a good thing. Oh, you don't need the need for nobody else. No, we do need people. That's why God made community, because we do need people. The Bible tells us that we need people, that we need each other. So teaching them those habits and those morals are doing nothing but damaging them and putting them in a lower place. It's showing them that they will not know how to handle their emotions very well, that they will not know how to process it, that they try to control and take on the power of everything, and they can't do that, okay? And it also will show them that they can't rely on anybody else, but they can't rely on God. Like, if the child is feeling like they can't rely on anybody else, then you are also teaching them that they can't rely on God and talk to God. Unless a parent specifically is saying, you can only talk to God, you can't talk to nobody else, which some parents will do that too. But a lot of parents won't even do that. So a child will go off feeling like, okay, I can't talk to God, I can't talk to no family, no friends, nobody else, blah, blah, blah. And they just got all of this stuff that they are dwelling on. Like, that ruins the relationship that the child can have with God and that they can have with other people, community. It's never a good thing and a good place to make your child or put yourself in a position to feel like, I have to take this by myself. Like, I have to be strong. I have to do this. I have to get through this by myself. Like, no, because you can't. No one can. You can't. And I know that society has really made it a norm to have people push by themselves and remain the strong one by themselves. But you cannot do that. We have to, a lot of times, unlearn and learn again because it's a lot of morals and a lot of cycles that have been put in place that is trying to appear as good, it's trying to appear as light, but at the end of the day, it is really damaging us and, putting a hole in our heart. And sometimes that can make people bitter, that can make people angry, that can make people's mental health just really low, that can make people go out and do crazy things because they have all of these things inside and they are not letting it out. Because from childhood, they were always taught, don't talk to nobody about your problems. Like, no, I'm definitely going to educate my children on, you can't talk to everybody, but no, you can talk to people. You just need to pray and be led on who to talk to. If your spirit is feeling okay on talking to an individual, then okay. If it don't work out, then you just gotta work through that. But it's a learning cycle. It's a learning pattern. But at the end of the day, you cannot, my child, stay to yourself. You cannot allow these things to just, hold in and hold you back. Because in the end, that's what it's doing. Like, so many people are suicidal, so many people are falling into depression and stress, and people are dying from these things because they have so much that they hold on to and they feel like they can't let it go. They feel like they can't let it out. And a lot of times it's because of that. It's because they were taught that growing up, not even just from their parents, but from other adults in their life. And like I said, it will make one feel like a burden. It'll make them feel unheard, like they are not seen, unloved. So, when people feel like they bothering you, like they are burden, we shy away. So, unfortunately, that's what society has pushed us to, because the enemy wants us to be alone. He wants us to try to handle things all by ourselves because he knows that when we do that, we are just going to lose our mind, okay? We are going to lose our mind, or we are not going to fully be healed and delivered. We are not going to get the help and support that we need. So he tries to tell us that we won't get help and support that we need if we do open up, when that is not the truth. You just need to open up with the right individuals, the right community, because there is help and support out here for everybody with any situation, because we all experience different things in different ways, but we all experience the same things. Okay, so if you are dealing with grief, there are a lot of people out here who are dealing with grief. There are a lot of communities out here who touch on grief. But the enemy will make you, or those parents will make you feel like, if you got some feelings that's coming up, you better keep it to yourself. Don't tell nobody, just figure out a way to work through it. No, because what if I can't? What if I don't know how? So please do not listen to those morals, because that puts you in a place where you are delaying and stuck from not getting the help that you deserve, that you need. And that's just never a good place to be. So I will not be teaching my children those morals to, keep everything to yourself. Don't tell nobody your business. Like, no. Because one, my child needs to learn how to process things. My child needs to learn how to deal with community. And my child needs to learn how to be there for other people.